This has to hit the 5-8, the 5-8, and the 8-7, or I'm dead. I kind of like Cascading Disaster. I do. Especially if it's Rush, because we have a decent number of like 5 drops and 6 drops and 7 drops that can corrupt this, but I think I'll draw it later. I think I need more mid-rangey stuff if I can help it. Another Spirit Jailer's fine. So he's going control. If we can draw Ticketus, we can win this game. Let's go Spirit Jailer. I don't really want to give him armor right now. That's not really part of the plan. So we life tap. We just life tap every single turn trying to get Ticketus. If we can get Ticketus, we win. As soon as we draw Ticketus and then we start generating tons of 6/6s with the Lord Jaraxxus, I think we just win the game. You say we need Ticketus, but we don't need, we just want. Okay. Well, we do need some sort of response for, say, Rattlegore into the Warrior matchup because Warrior is being played more and more. And although we don't necessarily, like, need Silas to be that minion, it's still good to have something like I could take it out for an Iron Beak Owl. It would accomplish something very similar, but being able to steal, of course, man. Then again, soul fragments are not how we win or lose this game, so it's not that big of a deal. What is this deck's weakness? Everything. This deck loses to basically everything unless it's control warrior or control priest. It does beat those matchups, but if it's not one of those matchups, this deck will most likely lose. In the least tilted way possible, this deck is not good. I don't want to draw soul fragments this early on, so that's kind of lame, but whatever, it's fine. We'll figure out a way to work around it. No, it wouldn't have changed anything. The game was over. It wouldn't have changed anything. I want to try to kill off one of his minions. But they're just 1/3s. I don't really care about them too much. I want to just draw cards. Slam them, it's fine. We'll kill off some of these 1/3s soon. If he plays one of the weapons, like the 3/3 that draws some cards, we'll just kill it with the ooze, so he doesn't get to draw more. Five mana for Talon? Oh, well that's fascinating. That's fine. I think we just siphon soul it. We don't heal anything off of it, and then we just triple trade into one of these things. Actually, do we want to triple trade or just push damage? I think pushing some damage is probably fine. What's he gonna do? He has to deal with me. OTK Warrior's back? No. This doesn't even run the Ash Tongue. Wait, this isn't even a warrior. Wait. What? It's not a thing, though. Like, it might low-key be a thing. It's a secondary win condition for some decks in the control matchup, but for the most part, it's not a thing. Let's play Death's Head Cultist, get out of my hand. But I mean, OTK Warrior really isn't back. Control Warrior and Mill Warrior are the two best Control Warrior archetypes. And then we have, Oh, that was a pretty sick play, actually. That was good. I mean, the 2/1 survives, and I don't take any damage for this, but he'll go into fatigue relatively soon. I basically need to stop life tapping now, though. I need to... stop life tapping. Because if I don't stop life tapping, then I'm going to lose in fatigue. Because right now I'm at 16 cards, his 22. We can get him down to 17. Then we can burn 5 more with Ticketus later. Bulwark is fine. I don't care. We can just destroy that weapon and push 3 damage. I don't really care. In fact, if he plays the other one that draws him cards, it's probably best for me anyway. We'll just push some damage, play that, pass. I mean, not playing the Ooze last game, that's hindsight, right? I thought he was going to play other minions where he might need to contest the board or something. Well, no, I didn't. I knew what he was going to do. I shouldn't have played it. You're right. 26 damage? Why would you shield slam that? That seems like such a waste. Silas. So here's what's going to happen. He's going to play Rattlegore next turn to, like, threaten. I'm going to play Silas, steal it, and then he concedes 100% of the time. It's going to work. Gosh darn it, we're just going to play that. Whatever. I need to corrupt Ticketus and not life tap. And I've got a Cascading. Got School Spirits, got Silas to steal stuff. I mean, it's fine. It's not exactly what I would have liked to have seen, but it's fine. Yashiraj as well. We can basically burn a ton of cards right here, which will be really good. We'll play Ticketus. We burn his Silas, so he doesn't have OTK. And we burn a Cthulhu piece, I think? Yes. Okay, so we burn one of everything that we need. Either Hysteria or just Cascading. Well, just Cascading. We'll play Yashiraj and get a Cascading back anyway. It's no big deal. I would not have won. I'm not going to go back and check. I ran through every single scenario. I would not have won that game. Coerce. Alright, buddy. I Silas, yoink it, kill it, and we're fine. You don't want to play Sociologist right now. That's fine. Like I said, we go Silas, we yoink it, and we ram it in. And we steal his Karagath. To be fair, if he has Rattlegore, I'm screwed. But I don't think he runs the OTK with Silas and Cthulhu and Rattlegore. That's too many late game cards. Warriors and OTK? Yeah. See how he has 35 armor? 37 armor now. Ideally, what his strategy would then be is he plays Silas, gives me a minion called the Ash Tongue something, and it says whenever this minion takes damage, deal that much damage to the hero. So he would play Silas, give me the 1/4, and then shield slam it for 37 damage, and I would die. I'm just gonna play that before I play Yashiraj. I want to get rid of the poisonous. It's nothing in like super pressing, but it's still good. And now we don't life tap anymore. That's okay, because we're still gonna outvalue him late game because we burn a lot of his cards. Jaraxxus is so good for this matchup. True. We'll wait to burn the last couple of cards. We'll wait to burn the last couple. I'd rather just get some 6/6s out there. Okay, weird champ. Oh. Oh no. You see, now that's bad for me. We play Karagath though. We slam it, we hero power. We get another 6/6. We slap him for 3. We're gonna play probably Yashiraj in a turn or two. This is really good. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Garrosh is my favorite class? Yeah. Wait, Garrosh is your favorite class? You mean your favorite, like, skin for the class? Because Garrosh is for warrior. But Garrosh is... I mean, I guess Garrosh and warrior are somewhat synonymous. You know what I'm trying to say. That's fine. Let's burn the last couple of his cards. We'll hit this. We'll go Yasharaj and Ticketus. We'll get 2 corrupt cards because we've only played 2 of them. We won't end up overdrawing, I don't think. We'll burn 5 more of his cards. Useless. Oh, really good, actually. Useless. Useless. Useless at this point. Useless. But at least he doesn't make me overdraw with the South Sea Scoundrel this turn, which is kind of cool. What if the 10-2 lives? Never mind. I was going to say, and I Vulgin it so I can play it again with more Ticketai. Ticketai? Plural of Ticketus? Does that make sense? Whatever. Why not Vulgin to get his Ticketus out and then Siphon Soul it? I don't think I care about that card very much. I mean, I'll just Siphon Soul it whenever he ends up playing it. Like, it doesn't really matter too much to me. I want to save this. That's happening regardless of what I do. I'll just play that. It doesn't matter. She's useless at this point. She doesn't matter anymore. I kind of misplayed that. I was supposed to play, probably Vulgin first, so that way I didn't bounce anything that I wanted to back, but it's fine. We'll just Siphon Soul it and kill it later. He lost his win condition. Why won't he just concede? That's what I'm saying, man. We just Siphon Soul that. It's fine. Actually, what other win condition cards does he have? Would it be better to play Cascading and save the Siphon for healing late game? Or later on in the game? I think so. So that way we can go boom and maybe Siphon Soul my Death's Head Cultist. Let's think. If Warlock has a card like Apotheosis from Priest for 3 mana, spell buff 2/3 lifesteal, it'll never lose to aggro. I mean, I don't think that's true. You do damage to yourself and you'll still get bursted, and it's only 1 card. All I'm saying is I think that it needs a little bit more survivability. Right? I think that Soul Fragments either A, need to heal more or do something, or there needs to be another like lifesteal card in the game. There are a lot of things that can be done. I just don't know if they will be done. I need to empty my hand a little bit. I guess I could have gone with School Spirits, but I kind of want to keep School Spirits. I like it. He's out of cards now. Unless his last card's Rattlegore, we're fine. As long as his last card isn't Rattlegore, we're fine. We still have 4 cards we draw before we go into Fatigue, so we're just ahead on that. We've got extra healing in my deck as well. Wait a minute. So here's an interesting tech. I don't know if you guys knew this. If I do this and go to 10 cards, drawing a Soul Fragment doesn't count as a card being drawn, so I won't fatigue. Does that make sense? Like, if I draw 1 more card, and let's say I have 1 more card and 3 Soul Fragments in my deck, if I just don't play any cards, those Soul Fragments won't count towards fatigue. He's got 2 Brawls, I guess. I mean, he's probably got 2 Brawls, a Rancor, maybe another Corsair Cache. I don't know why he's still playing. Okay, so now we just don't play anything, and we don't take damage and fatigue anymore. if we draw Soul Fragments. We basically have 8 cards in my deck. Because a Soul Fragment, its ability activates when drawn, but if you draw it and you don't get like the health because you're overdrawing it and it's burning, you don't draw another card. So I basically have, like I said, 8 cards in my deck now. Brawl to buy some time is fine. The 6/6 lives, that's fine. Draw me a Soul Fragment. No, you didn't even get to see the interesting tech. But you understand what I'm trying to say though, right? 1 drops and some board wipe, not bad. Honestly, a very good opening hand. Full Jin, weird, but okay. I will go with Spirit Jailer. Hope to not draw a Soul Fragment right away. And then start life tapping and then use this to... Because I don't want to gain armor first. Because then I won't take damage and then it's less likely that I get anything off of the Soul Fragment. Just play Sigil Runner. He picked that very fast. No, he does not. That's fine. Ticketus, we got ya boy. Is Seer Mage good with the 5 mana nerf to Incanter Slow? I'd say it's still fine. I'd say it's still good. I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but it's still solid for sure. It's still amazing. Or it's not amazing, but it's still solid is what I meant to say. There we go. Words are hard. Soul Fragment, not a huge fan. But gain some armor, hit him in the face. Fun fact, there's now a button. See, my hand's not pressing the keyboard or OBS or anything. My mic now... It has a mute button. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh, Skull Gul'dan turn 3? That's pretty poggers, actually. Oh, no. Oh, no. What kind of poggers? Do I School Spirits double trade, save the Soul Shear? Or do I Soul Shear life tap, trade, go face? Let's life tap and Soul Shear. I think it's better. My minions stay alive. He still has to hit with the hero power. It's fine. Okay, good. I did unmute the mic. It did mute me, right? I didn't just make a fool of myself and think that there was a mute button when there really wasn't. The purpose of Silas in the deck is to help against big decks. Like, it'll help against, say, when he plays the 8/8, I can use it against him, basically. That means that if people play res-based decks or Silas or whatever, it doesn't actually help them too much. Not Silas. If they play Raise Dead or Rally or N'Zoth, also you steal it from them, so it can be very, very, very helpful. Works really well against Rattlegore and Warrior. A lot of things. He gets a minion for sure off of this. Almost guaranteed. I don't know why I life tapped second, but yeah, it's fine. Didn't actually end up changing what I did, but you know, it's fine. So I play the Ooze, and then I play Hysteria, and it wipes the board. He gets 1 minion left, but hopefully it's not too big of a deal. You think the bundles are worth it? I'd say the bundles are fine. Bundles are probably kind of worth it. Tips for Rush Warrior? A lot of the times, don't play some of your minions until you get, what's it called out? Until you get, what's it called? Oh, I want to save Siphon Soul so bad, man. Oh, it's okay. We'll life tap first. We can get Armor Bender, that's fine. We Siphon Soul this. But, yeah, don't... Just save Conditioning until after you've put some extra minions into your hand. Ordering matters. Mostly go face with your weapons and stuff like that, because your minions will be able to rush in and control the board well enough. Well, that means he has not one, not two, but now 3 Illidari Inquisitors, which is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Also, what? Oh, that's actually different than I thought it was going to be. Drain once. Drain twice. I guess I should have life tapped. No, I'll just play that. It's fine. This protects my 1-3 a little bit. This has been corrupted once, which is good. Not amazing, but good. I need to find Ticketus. No rushes, please. You got to rush. Not Ticketus. I need to find Twisting Nether. If I don't find Twisting Nether, I lose the game. Right here. We still have to play it, though. Oh, boy. Cascading and Ticketus next turn, and then we can Yasharaj as well. Like, we're not doomed. Ow. Yeah, we're dead. We lost. GG. This has to hit the 5-8, the 5-8, and the 8-7, or I'm dead.
What enticing power.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he has the other Illidari Inquisitor in his hand and he's just going to kill me. But that still was nice. I'm still dead. I still lose. He just kills me 100%. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I mean, I can be happy and excited, but
My eyes for vengeance.
oof. Okay, this is fine.
You want my respect? Earn it.
We burn the last Illidari Inquisitor. He'll have very few minions left on the board. We have to play Ticketus, get rid of his last Illidari Inquisitor, and play this, and hope it kills this, this, and something. Okay. Wow. He's now out of cards. He's got 1 damage. And he lost Olgra. Holy moly, dude. There's no way we win this. And then we draw a soul fragment. You're kidding. This is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was the luckiest game of Hearthstone I've had in a long time. I literally needed like 3 or 4 specific things to happen, and it happened all 3 times. Everything that needed to happen happened. Why didn't he save the philosophy for the Illidari Inquisitor? Why did he waste it on the Sightless Watcher? If he had just saved it for the Inquisitor, he would have won. Oh my gosh. I do feel guilty. I do feel guilty about that. I shouldn't have won. Not necessarily because the deck is bad, but because I got so lucky. So, Control Warlock, this new version is actually not that much different from older versions. It just runs Shadowhunter Vol'jin instead of another Ogremancer to help deal with more control decks. So that way you might be able to pull out a potential win condition, along with Silas Darkmoon, which essentially does the same thing, but if it's on the board. Like, it's able to, you know, steal a potentially big minion from a paladin that has a ton of Libram of Wisdoms on a certain minion, right? Like, you know the general Libram of Wisdom paladin, that puts a ton of Libram of Wisdoms on the 8/8 Divine Shield, Libram of Hope. Basically, if you yoink that with Silas Darkmoon, it'll win you the game. So those two things combined mean that those two cards are pretty good. And then Acidic Swamp Ooze I teched in because I lost to a lot of weapon rogues, and by a lot I mean like 2 or 3, and I was like, we need weapon removal. In terms of mulligans, basically Armor Vendor, the Spirit Jailer, Drain Souls, Soul Shear, Lucky Soul Hoarder, School Spirits are basically the only things you really need to go for. Everything else you dump in order to get that early game. And if you're playing into something like Priest, Ticketus and Jaraxxus are good keeps as well.